First Alert weather forecast.
Well, after a cool day today with temperatures back in the mid and lower 40s for the highs, we're back in the 20s now heading into the overnight. In fact, this is the last night we'll see for at least a couple nights here where you'll have to drip your faucets and go ahead and take those cold weather precautions. Mostly clear to clear skies. We're heading into the evening. Beautiful out there as well. Winds not nearly as high as they were last night, only out of the south and west at about 3 to 5 miles per hour, as opposed to last night when they were blasting out of the north at upwards of 25 or 10 to 15 miles per hour, 25 mile per hour gusts. No longer such the case. That wind chill isn't nearly as biting, and you'll feel that heading into your Monday morning as well. Monday morning could start a little cold there, back in those lower 20s, so we're only going to drop a few more degrees here into the overnight, but those highs really make the difference there. Back in those mid and upper 50s for our highs heading into Monday, back in the 30s again for our lows heading into Tuesday, but we're not below that freezing line there. It's just going to be a little bit frigid. Back in the 60s, though, heading into Tuesday, then 50s into Wednesday and Thursday, mainly because we're seeing the cold front move through right here, and that's what's going to drop those temperatures behind that cold front. We're sort of entering that warm sector, then the cold front rolls through, and we're dropping that temperature back heading into Wednesday and Thursday. In fact, I'll time it out for you here now. We'll start off heading into Monday morning there by 8 and 9 o'clock. Nothing really much happening here. It's not even into the afternoon that we see those clouds roll in. It's into the evening. And those clouds, well, I mean, they're really not moving in until after 5 or 6 o'clock, but once they move in, they roll in hard for Tuesday, and it won't be until Tuesday afternoon that we start to see those showers even begin starting to pop up in our area. So Tuesday morning remains dry, but heading into Tuesday afternoon, 2, 3, 4 o'clock, some showers mainly for our northerly and westerly counties, but as we head into the evening, 3, 4, 5 o'clock, more towards the getting off work and into the dinner time hour, that's where that cold front makes its move. Starts to come in from the north and from the west. So as usual in the Neshoba, Kemper, and Scott County see it first, and then on into our area proper here through the Meridian area by bedtime later on in the evening. So 8, 9, 10 o'clock there, that rolls on through. We're continuing to see that rain into some part of Wednesday morning there, but while we could see a few stragglers, the majority of it rolls out before sunrise heading into Wednesday. So we always love to see that. It's going to bring us upwards of half an inch to maybe even an inch of rain overall heading into by the time it's all said and done with heading into Wednesday. That's going to make big numbers for our drought monitor here. This is what the latest right now. We're not seeing nearly as much of the yellows and reds and oranges that we saw earlier back in January. We entered the year at a rain deficit, but the good news is now we're seeing that finally be, well, flushed out, pun intended, as we see more rain heading into January there. As we look at the map as a whole here, deep south, still seeing some areas of prominent drought. But as for Mississippi and Alabama, particularly our area and East Mississippi and West Alabama, we're looking better day by day, especially as we see more rain coming our way. We'll take a look now at our 10-day at 10. Temperatures back in those mid and upper 50s for Monday. Sunny skies throughout. Back in the 60s heading into Tuesday. That's where we enter that warm sector with that cold front. Cold front drops immediately after that. We're back in the 50s and upper 40s heading into Wednesday and Thursday. Some showers possible heading to Wednesday morning, but we clear out after that. Sunny skies heading into the back part of the week. 60s returning into Friday and Saturday. And I'll tell you what, Brett, that really does feel like a treat after what seems like, 2 weeks at this point we've been